Hey guys, welcome back. This is just an interesting one that I came across. For those of you that are familiar with an interesting channel, the guy's name escapes me, his first name, but he's got a channel called Trogly's Guitar Show. And he's kind of a geeky type of reviewer, very quirky, interesting guy, and very knowledgeable. He typically reviews high-end Gibsons, way above my pay grade. And most of the viewers, I'm sure, here. But does a good job of analyzing the guitars, sometimes history and stories behind the guitars. He basically buys and sells instruments, high-end, Gibsons typically. But from time to time, he is more lucky than I am in terms of having a bigger channel, much bigger channel, and getting gear sent to him from manufacturers that he reviews. One of them such being Glarry. So one of his more recent videos, which basically states, it's just titled, I believe, Cancelled, that this semi-hollow body Glarry, the model is G, I guess, for Glarry IZ01, was an abortion, for lack of better description, and that he largely takes credit, I guess, for them canceling this model. No longer producing the model, that it was such a horrible experiment on Glarry's part of them moving into the semi-hollow area of guitars. Now, semi-hollow guitars are a lot more expensive to build, a lot more difficult to build because a lot more hollowing out of the instrument, and typically that's why these guitars have a much higher street price than solid body guitars. So Glarry, I guess, had good intentions of going into the semi-hollow arena, but, budget-priced semi-hollow arena. And the guitars were far inferior to Groats and Fireflies and the usual suspects that are out there on the market that make semi-hollow body budget guitars. So, in any event, his video is a lot more detailed and a lot better produced, obviously, than this little guy here. But he's basically saying the same thing that I'm saying and concluding the same thing that I'm concluding in my video, which was 3 months earlier. So I don't know if I should take credit for Glarry taking their guitar off the street. But basically it was a good mistake, a large mistake on Glarry's part. And what I said and what Trogly is saying, I guess, on his channel is guitar was wrought with blemishes, unfinished wood. I had glue drippings all over mine, dried out fretboards, pickups that were horrible in terms of, low end, microphonic, cheap sounding pickups. The guitar was just not ready for prime time. It was a major, and the neck was like a baseball bat. This thing was thick, uncomfortable. The guitar was really a bad guitar. And even though they were only charging, I believe, like $100 for this thing, or, slightly more, it wasn't worth $50, in my opinion. But I just thought it would be humorous, guys, to check out, Trogly's video, which just came out a couple of days ago. And I did mine probably 3 months ago. So I'm taking credit for Glarry's removal of the guitar. How do you like that? In any event, I'm just having a little fun. As always, guys, be well and stay safe. Take care.